Now, if you've had breast cancer or know someone that has, you've probably heard of a charity called Look Good, Feel Better, which is something that's offered to most breast cancer patients. The idea behind it is what it says on the tin really, look good and feel better. With breast cancer, you do lose your hair. You can try and prevent hair loss by wearing a cold cap, but the hair comes out from everywhere. There's a question you didn't think I'd answer today. Yes, you lose it from everywhere. So your eyelashes, your eyebrows, hair obviously. And the Look Good Feel Better course that you can go on, it's like a workshop, a couple of hours I believe it was, and it's just a really good idea of getting to know other women and learning how literally to feel good while you're going through whatever you're going through, chemo, radiotherapy. So you have the workshop, and what they do, which is brilliant, is they invite people such as local beauticians, skin therapists, perfume people, people that work in the beauty industry to offer tips and tricks. And at the end of it, you get this little beauty. So let's have a look at what's in the bag. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I'm Loretta from Home and Horizon. If you haven't, do go and check out my blog. It's a lifestyle blog that focuses mainly on travel and interiors, but I do lifestyle topics like this. So today we're going to be looking at what's in the Look Good Feel Better beauty bag. It is laden with products. I've opened it, I've had a peek at them because I went on the course, the workshop in 2019, just last year. And it was wonderful, gave me some great tips and tricks, things like how to pencil in your eyebrows, how to look like you're wearing makeup, how to feel good and look better. So I haven't used any of the products yet, just because I wanted to make this video and do the unboxing with you. So let's do it. So much stuff. Now I'm actually going to be putting on the screen how much all these products are worth, because you know, when I was signing up, everyone kept saying, oh, you must sign up, you get this brilliant beauty bag with loads of makeup and stuff worth over whatever it was, hundreds of pounds. So I'm actually going to find out how much it is worth and put it on the screen. Right, so first thing I pull out, La Vie est Belle Lancome. So it's the perfume, and I will have a spray of it. This is what it looks like. I don't know how much that is. It doesn't actually come with a price tag, but oh, it smells lovely. Actually, it smells really nice. Now, I usually wear Bulgari. It's my favourite perfume. And normally when I found a favourite thing, I don't tend to switch, but I will definitely be wearing this. Very nice. Pop that over there. Next up, so we've got Estee Lauder, and it is Double Wear Stay in Place Lip Pencil. I'm just pulling it out just to show. So there you've got, oh, brush, that's a brush. And then there's the pencil, if you can see it, on the other end. And the colour of this is number 8, it's called Spice. It looks pretty generic, not too offensive, so potentially I would wear this. I'm not really a lipstick wearer. I'm more of an eye wearer, so I normally prep up my eyes. I'm just pulling out, this looks like, right, so this is Bare Minerals Lash Domination. A little bit surprised that they put this mascara in, because personally I would have put lash serum in, and I've actually bought some recently online. If I remember, I'll put the link below. Bought some off Amazon, and to retain your lashes. Bear in mind what I said earlier, you do lose your hair, so once your hair is lost, what have you got to put this on? Not sure if they thought that one through quite properly, but personally I would have done a lash serum to try and hold on to your lashes as long as possible. That for me was probably the worst thing. Didn't mind my hair going, as you can see it's grown back and it feels a lot thicker. It was actually harder that my eyebrows went than my hair, to be honest. My eyebrows have always been quite strong and they've framed my face, so I wasn't happy about my eyelashes, my eyebrows going. But yeah, and I lost my eyelashes. Now when you lose your eyelashes, you do start looking quite ill. Not so much when you've lost the hair, you still got your eyebrows, so normally the hair will go, well, this is what happened in my case. My hair went first, then I lost the eyebrows, and then I lost, last of all, my eyelashes, and that's when I looked, yeah, pretty ill. If I find a picture, I will stick it on the screen. And bearing in mind, I only looked like that about 6 months ago. I mean, look, you know, it comes back quick. But I suppose, you know, mascara, it does have a shelf life, doesn't it, when opened? But yeah, I suppose, obviously, when your eyelashes start coming back, like mine have started to come back now, which is great, I can start wearing this. So I will have use out of it. It's just not so sure it would have been a good one for the Look Good Feel Better bag when women are losing things, and it's kind of a reminder that you can't actually wear it. Next, so this is Beautiful Skin, number 7. It's eye makeup remover, all skin types, hypo-allergenic. Brilliant that they've put the hypo-allergenic in. That's fantastic, because yes, your skin can be very sensitive, especially when you're going through chemo. I used to get, you know, flaking skin because it's just regenerating all the time, isn't it? The chemo is killing your skin cells, so it's having to replenish them at a faster rate, and you know it can't, and you have sores in your mouth, and my fingers were sore, and so it's great that they're going gentle. Brilliant. Okay, next up you've got this number 7 lipstick. It looks like it's called Blushing Tulip, and I'll show you the shade. Possibly a little bit dark for me, but I mean, it's pretty, very pretty. So I might give that a go later. So we've got a 3-step skincare, Clinique, dramatically different moisturising lotion, and very to dry combination skin. It's very important when you're going through chemo to try and keep your skin as supple as you can, so moisturise, and same with radiotherapy, especially in the area that you're receiving the radiotherapy, morning and night religiously. It will help the skin heal a lot quicker. Right, so next up we have, so it's Lancome Gentle Makeup Remover Milk with Poppy Extract. That sounds really nice. I like the design of this, and it's actually a very big bottle, 200 millilitres, so it looks like it will last a very long time. I'm just going to try putting some on. I mean, it's quite subtle and it goes in really smoothly, so that's great. I don't know if it's got any nasties in it, quite possibly. I tend to use 100% natural ingredients in my skincare, but I like the fact that it is gentle makeup remover milk, and yeah, it smells lovely. Then they've just put a folded, well they have to fold it to fit it in the bag, but a Woman's Own magazine. That's a nice touch. I really like that. I'm a massive magazine fan, so I love the fact that they've stuck a magazine in there, and it's in partnership with Cancer Research UK, Women's Own. Well done, Women's Own. So a lot of stuff like how I stayed positive, celebrity news and about staying positive, inspired to follow our dreams, lots of chat about cancer. Well done. I think this is a fantastic idea. For all those waiting around in waiting rooms that you're doing to see oncologists or surgeons or chemo suite people, grab your copy. Next we have Managing Hair Loss. Very good. So it looks like, oh, there's some stuff in here as well. Let's have a quick look. An introduction to scalp cooling. Oh, okay, that's good. So that obviously for people that haven't yet had the cold cap, haven't had their chemo, and they don't know much about the cold cap and how it can help prevent hair loss. So they've put a leaflet in there about that. I decided not to have the cold cap because a couple of reasons. I spoke to a friend of mine that said that the cold cap gave her headaches and put her off lemons for life because it smelled of lemons. I've had headaches since I was 12. I really didn't fancy getting more headaches than I had to. So I thought, nah, I wasn't particularly bothered about losing my hair. I know hair grows back eventually, and that wasn't such a big deal for me. The lemons thing, I really like lemons. I didn't want to be put off them, but I think one of the overriding factors for me was that I had to go down to the chemo suite, or I would have had to have gone down to the chemo suite an hour before my chemo started, just to have the cold cap, and then after my chemo treatment had finished, I'd have to stay down there for an extra hour, so I would have been down there for most of the day. Time is precious. I just wanted to get in there, get the hell out of there, and come home and watch Real Housewives of Cheshire. That was my guilty pleasure. But it is really good that they offer this for women who really don't want to lose their hair. However, having said that, the cold cap doesn't stop you from losing your hair necessarily. I know women that hasn't been so effective on. It can slow down hair loss, but they can't promise that it will work entirely, and that's why they have a wig system as well. So you can, on the NHS, you get a free wig as well. So and that's regardless of whether you go for the cold cap or not, because you know you can't tell. And actually the wigs are really good. And so what I did with my wig, although I think I only wore it about like twice, but what I did with my wig is I got the wig, it was so bushy, so I actually took it down to my hairdressers and I said, can you just make it look a lot more me? So they just trimmed it right down. So actually when I did wear it, it looked really good. It looked like real hair. Very glossy with no greys in. But it was pretty realistic. And they've got a leaflet in here about managing hair loss. So that's really sweet. That's really great. Preventing hair loss, looking after your scalp as well. Oh look, that was me at the Look Good Feel Better course. Well, that's not me, but I'm looking at it thinking it looked like me, but actually when I went I was literally, I had my eyebrows but I didn't have the hair. Okay, so next in the bag is a triple protection tinted moisturiser for all skin types from number 7, 50 millilitres, and it's got an SPF of 15, and that's what it looks like. Then we've got a number 7 Shine and Tint. This looks like another lightweight glossy gel for shiny colour with a lasting tint and soft, comfortable lips. I'm going to try it on. Quite a strong colour for me, to be honest. I wouldn't ordinarily wear something quite so bright. I'd normally go for just tinted balm. Next we have something that I would use, which is a kohl liner, eyeliner, and I really like the colour that they've put in here, because look at that. Now that colour is going to be quite complementary, I think, to most skin tones. You don't want something too harsh. When you are avoiding the sun, when you've lost all your hair, you're quite pale, you feel exposed, to actually put black eyeliner on is probably not a good idea. It's going to look too harsh. So I really like what they've done here. They've gone for a subtle colour. So it's a brown, so it's a lot softer, which, yeah, smart thinking, so well done. Right, next, we haven't finished yet. One of my favourite beauty brands, certainly used to be, is Benefit, because I love their packaging. It's amazing. So here we have lip colour, Hydra Smooth lip colour, and it's called Fling Thing. There you go. I don't actually know what colour it is, so let's take it out. If I can get it out. Oh, here you go. Interesting packaging. It's like a little column, like a statue column. Okay, that is probably for me much too dark. I probably wouldn't, although I've got dark hair and I might be able to get away with it, probably wouldn't wear that unless I was out on the town for a night out and I wanted to go a bit daring. Probably once in a blue moon sort of lipstick for me. Lovely of Benefit to, you know, to put it in the Look Good Feel Better bag. And of course the packaging is gorgeous. Love it. Okay, so next up we have a Look Good Feel Better brush. Always come in handy. This is an eye shading brush. I can see that on the back it says eye shading. It's very soft. Actually, I think I remember going into TK Maxx and seeing a Look Good Feel Better. I've got one upstairs. I bought their, I think it was their blusher one or their foundation brush, and the bristles on the Look Good Feel Better brushes are so soft, much softer than you'd find normally. And the reason they do that is because, you know, you've got sensitive skin, so it needs to be as soft as can be. Trust me, it's so soft, it's lovely. If I wasn't going through, you know, the chemo and the radiotherapy, I'd buy these anyway. It just feels so nice to actually put on your face. Well done. This is more my sort of thing. So this is Chapstick, Protection and Moisturise, Classic Strawberry, and it's even got an SPF of 10 on there. Yep, that's right up my street, so I will be using that. And then we've got the Max Factor Pastel Compact Pressed Powder. Interesting that they put pressed powder in. I didn't think you'd get either foundation or pressed powder in, simply because how are you going to know it's the right skin, you know, we're all different skin tones and colours. So just opened it up, and what shade is this? Pastel Compact. Yeah, so there it is. I mean, maybe you could, rather than using the little sponge application, oh, there goes my light because it's getting a bit dark. Maybe rather than using this, you could use a brush. It will be a bit softer rather than pressing it in. So if it is the wrong colour, that would be my top tip for you, to get some like a powder brush and just get a tiny bit on, and then just put it on your face. Nearly there. Number 7, we've got eyeshadows now. So this is called Cappuccino. It's actually Trio eyeshadow palette. I'm going to open it up so you can see the colours on there. So you've got like a very light one, a sort of grey one in the middle, and then a bronzy sort of colour at the bottom. Colours that I'd actually use, so because they're quite inoffensive, quite neutral colours. Right, so then you've got a number 7 Apricot Blossom Powder Blusher. I mean, it's very pink. There you go. That's the sort of pink you're talking about. I've got a little bit of rosacea, I think, normally on my cheeks, so I don't know if I would necessarily wear something this. I'd probably go for a more tawny colour, browny, bronzy colour than a pink. So not sure about that for me, but again, lovely that they've put it in here. Right, just a couple more to go now. We've got the Sculpting Sponge from Look Good Feel Better. So it's suitable for liquids, creams, powders. Offers a professional quality. So you can contour, highlight and shape with ease using the skillfully designed and cut sculpting sponge. It says use damp for a dewy finish or dry for full coverage. So it comes in its own little container, its own little package. And we've got Clinique Line Smoothing Concealer. Okay, so this is number 4 and it's medium. Probably a safe bet to go for medium, given, like I said earlier, we're all different skin tones and colours. But good to experiment, I suppose, if you wanted to. I mean, it's concealer, so you could try and mix it a little bit with the one you use normally, just so that it lasts longer. I think medium maybe for me would be actually a good bet. And last but not least, we have a brow power. Yes, I was hoping I'd find this in here, because we did actually do it on the course. We used a template, so they gave us a template, and they were just basically saying that, you know, if you put the pencil like that and you sort of like draw to the edge of your eye, that's where your eyebrows should finish. Really interesting. And then obviously if you do that at the edge of your nose, you can make sure that you don't have the hairs there. But just, you know, when you're penciling your eyebrows in, as a guideline, you know where to go, and don't press hard. I remember them saying that, and use very soft, feathery, light strokes. You can always go on and apply more. OTT does not look good, so I remember them saying that. So this is from, it looks like a company called itcosmetics.com. So you've got like a twisty, sort of like a crayon, if you like, tip. It looks like it might have, yeah, okay. So it's got like a mascara wand on the other side. I suppose when your eyebrows do come back, and then you can kind of brush them into place. I actually had my eyebrows microbladed. It was a lovely beautician that was offering free microblading, which can be really expensive, for cancer patients when they lose their eyebrows. And what a wonderful thing, because like I said earlier, my brows were really important to me, and she kind of gave me my brows back, and she's done a beautiful shape. So my own hair is in here, has started to grow back, as you can see anyway, but it just adds a lot more definition. If you're interested in the post on what microblading really felt like, I've actually written a blog post about it, so pop along to the blog and have a read if you're interested. So that pretty much wraps up what's in the Look Good Feel Better beauty bag. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions, I'll endeavour to answer them. Just pop them in the comments below, and I'd love you to give me a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed watching it and want to see more videos, then by all means I would love you to subscribe. Naturally, there is a bell notification, which basically means you'll be notified of when I make a new video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you soon.